In English grammar, there are two tenses that we can use to talk about the present. The present simple tense and the present continuous tense, sometimes also called the present progressive. Even if you've been learning English for some time, it's normal to still find yourself sometimes mixing these tenses up. There are two main ways that learners mix up the present simple and the present continuous tense. The first way is to mix the grammar we use to make the present simple with the grammar we use to make the present continuous. For example, when you say I am go instead of I go or I am going, then you're mixing up the grammar of the present simple with the grammar of the present continuous. I'll call this first mistake construction. Construction means to build something. So a mistake in construction is a mistake in the way that we build the sentence, putting the grammar bricks in all the wrong places. The second mistake that learners sometimes make is to use the present continuous tense when you should be using the present simple. For example, by saying, I am getting up at 7 a.m. every morning, when we should be saying, I get up at 7 a.m. every morning. I'll call this second mistake a mistake of usage. We use one tense when we should be using the other. In this three-part video series, we'll look next at the construction of the present simple and remind ourselves when we should be using it. And then in the last video, we'll look at the construction of the present continuous and remind ourselves when we should be using that tense instead. By the end of these three videos, you should have a really clear idea about how to make both of these tenses grammatically, how to put them together, and when is the right time to use the present simple, and when's the right time to use the present continuous. So, let's go.